So just a couple quick words about awards that are available to you as students. First, why should you seek awards? If we were in class, I would take that opportunity to have that discussion with you. I'll just share a few of my thoughts. Awards serve much the same as a peer-reviewed journal article getting published. It's basically evidence that an outside group of people thought your work was high quality. And that matters, of course, a great deal when you go out on the job market to be able to have some evidence that your work has been judged to be high quality by some external body of people. The other reason why you should seek awards, so not only is it good for you to get, they're also not always as hard to get as you may think. That doesn't mean they're not still prestigious, but I've sat on many of these committees which have reviewed for awards. Sometimes they only get, 5 or 7 people that may apply for an award. And they may choose not to give an award if they don't think any of them are qualified. But if you've done fairly decent work, you have a good chance. And if nothing else, what they will often give you in many of these award competitions is they will give you really great feedback on your work. So before you submit an article to a journal, if you submitted it for an award, you might get some feedback that would help you revise the article before you then submit it to the award. Also, many of the awards, at least the research awards, come with kind of preferential treatment for getting published. So you get the award, it usually comes with some cash, and you get the prestige, and then you also get the publication. So it can be a really nice thing, and we've had a lot of success with many of our students getting awards. Dr. Abby Hawkins was the 2009 ECT intern. AACT and ECT is the nonprofit fundraising arm of AACT. So ECT gives the awards for AACT, but they're really kind of the same thing. AACT has many awards that they give out. They give out a lot of research awards. They give out awards for theory papers, for articles that have been published, for unpublished research articles. They have awards for prospectuses. Jared Burrup won that award. The McCluskey Award is a prospectus award. So you can win that. They've got awards for minorities in graduate school. They've got awards for outstanding master's students. And they've got design awards too, and design showcases that you can participate in. So in fact, one of the better design ones that they have is a program called Pacificor. And that's already begun. So if you're interested in that, you can go to the AACT website and look up the Pacificor Design Challenge. What they do in Pacificor is give you a design challenge. You get with a partner and you draft a response to that design challenge, and they will review those. And those that they think have the most potential, they will then assign those teams to an outside mentor from a different university or business sometimes. And that mentor will work with you to develop a design solution to this design challenge. And then the top 3 get recognized at the AACT conference. But even if you don't get recognized and win anything, you still have the opportunity to get one-on-one mentoring with this mentor, which is outstanding networking. So that's a really nice opportunity. We can also give you class credit for doing the Pacificor Design Challenge. Basically, we can give you independent study credit because you're doing design work, which is important. The other award that you should know about is this ECT internship. That's something that if you are wanting to work for an academic institution, either as a designer or as a teacher, you should really try for that ECT internship. The point of the ECT internship is to prepare future leaders of ACT. So they pick the most outstanding students every year in the entire field and give them this internship where they go to the conference, they pay for their conference fees, they pay for their hotel, they pay for their travel, and then once they're there, they hook them up so that they get to meet famous people every day for breakfast. They get to follow the president of ACT around all day long. They get to go to board meetings. They get to do all those things. And the point is to prepare them, like I said, to be future leaders. But because of that, they wear these medals that tell everyone they're interns. It's really great for job searching because then when you want to go to a job, if you have a job you want to go to, an interview for, you go up to them and say, oh, do you have a job opening today or this year? Can you tell me a little bit about your job opening and what kind of a person you're looking for? And while you're talking to them, you're of course wearing the medal that is the internship medal. So you're making a really good impression on that potential employer. So it's a really excellent way, and people in the field recognize that internship, and they know that the internship means you were one of the best students that year. So it's a really powerful way to get a leg up when you're looking for a job after you graduate, if you're looking for an academic job. And we've had really good success with the interns, as like Abby Hawkins and Jared Burrup have both recently won the internship. Also, we have department awards here at BYU. We've got in our department the Outstanding Teaching Assistant, Outstanding Student Researcher, and the Outstanding Student Project, which could be a design, evaluation, or assessment project. Those are recommended by the faculty, but sometimes the faculty forget about a project that might have been really outstanding, or a person. So if you feel like you have done some excellent work, maybe you got really good feedback from your committee on a project that you did, then ask your advisor to recommend you for one of the department awards. Getting a department award helps you to get things like AECT awards, because it seems kind of silly, but it's true. People that have earned awards in their department seem to have a little bit of a leg up when they go for bigger awards in the organization. BYU has grants, by the way. They have grants for doing research. They have grants for doing dissertations. So you can get paid to do your thesis or your dissertation. And sometimes those grants aren't very difficult to get. Here, especially in the College of Education. So not only are there the ORCA grants that you may be familiar with at the university level, there are McKay School Research Grants for $10,000, and that $10,000 can be used for travel, or for a little bit for travel, or for supplies like computer programs and software and books. And it can also be used for paying salary. So, one thing you may consider is, if you have a project that you want to get funded, is ask your professor if you could write the grant proposal for the McKay School grant, and then he signs it with his name on it. And then if you get it, you're basically paying yourself to do the research that you want to do, which is really outstanding, because then you can focus on other things like publishing and doing other things that you need to do, and not have to worry about employment so much, because you're getting paid to do your schoolwork. AECT, like I said, the Division of Distance Learning in AECT has a whole bunch of distance learning awards, and I know that many of you are interested in distance learning. They have distance learning research awards and distance learning practice awards for really outstanding modules, or educational resources, or courses that are online. So if you design work like that, you can apply for a distance learning practice award, which would be really good. And pretty much any professional association will have awards. If you are an evaluator, the American Evaluation Association has awards as well. ARA has awards, CITE has awards, ASTD has awards. Pretty much any organization has awards. So I would first identify the organization that you want to belong to, and then see what their awards are, and see how you might qualify yourself to apply for those. And then, of course, there's foundation awards too, like the Spencer Foundation, which funded the Design-Based Research Collective that we read their article earlier. And that is a plum. If you get the Spencer Foundation Award, or one of their awards, to fund your dissertation, you pretty much can get any job you want after you graduate, as far as academic jobs go. So consider applying for a foundation award from like the Spencer Foundation. You never know, you just might get it.